In this episode, we are going to be racing against time. We've got over 70 packets of this herringbone laminate flooring to fit from Howdens. Now, we've only got 2 days before we're off somewhere exciting. Do you think we can get it done? Let's find out. So usually, every single time we've done herringbone flooring, the product has been different in some way or another, and that's because I think it's like a newer product. So people are like discovering easier ways to fit it, easier ways to install it, and usually you'll get an A board and a B board, and then they basically form a triangle in a sense like this, and then you work forward, and it's really difficult to fit backwards. But with this product, it's actually there's that dog again. And this product has actually got 2 female ends as such on both sides, so I think this is looking like it's going to be a lot easier to fit. Once we get our triangles set up and start going through the room, it does come together quite well, and I think this is like a good durable product, because sometimes see the cheaper ones pay cheap, pay twice with herringbone flooring. So let's see how we go setting this up.
So it's centre of the board, so it's to go you in touch. One, 2, 5. 62.5.
Quick maths, David.
So that's 750 on the frame.
Just to me a wee bit then.
I'm 90mm past the edge of that. Are you?
Oh, 95. Do you want to split the hairs?
I'm not with it again.
A common misconception when it comes to herringbone flooring is that everybody thinks the centre is the point here. I'm going to use this ruler as a pointing stick, but it's actually the centre running right through the middle of the board. So that's all we've done. We've just went through the centre of the herringbone pattern, gone right through the centre of these French doors, which is just here, and then we've kind of evened it out. And that way we can just work forward, and then it's going to have like a nice look when you're looking in from the outside garden or looking right through the whole property, is the kind of plan with it. Right, this is what I was kind of explaining earlier with the centre of the herringbone. As you kind of see it coming together, only with this square on it, there's the centre of the door, and then there's the line, and it's going right through the centre of the boards, not the tip here. That's incorrect. It needs to go through the centre of the boards. Where that would be useful if you were like maybe doing herringbone tiles like above a bath or in a nice square room, you would get even cuts at each side, and it would work a lot better. So there's tip number 1 in how to go straight through with a herringbone and keep it straight. So what we've done is we've got to a stage where we're going to move into the kitchen next. So we started putting our underlay down here, and we're going to come right round and then fit backwards. Now this herringbone stuff is so easy to fit backwards. It's literally just like a drop down system where you're just clicking it in at the side and then dropping it down. So fitting backwards going this way will be no bother at all. So we're going to try and get all the kitchen done in the afternoon. We're also going to finish off this back corner, then this room's done, and then we can start moving all the stuff on top of the floor with some flooring protection. Wouldn't recommend having your tools over the floor. Not a grass, but that's Davy. And then through here, we're going to be doing some screeding because there's some lumps and bumps in the floor that we want to take out, and also where the concrete meets the chipboard flooring. We're wanting to smooth that out, so that's the plan for the rest of the afternoon. Oh, that looks good, doesn't it? This will get silicone, so don't greet about it, right? That's going to get mastic right round there. You're in, mate, I think just needs to put in the way. Wow, best of gear. This is a flexible screed we're going to put over the chipboard flooring and the concrete. It's just going to take out any rough patches, couple of mil here or there. It's you don't need to prime this stuff. So you get one bottle of this, that goes in the bucket, then your screed goes in, you don't need to prime, flexible screed, aye, that's pretty much it.
Yes, Davey, jack of all trades.
Okay. Good morning, service update from us. How many packets we got left?
54.
Which means we fitted how many yesterday?
17.
Quick maths, bro, well done. Right, so we've got 17 packets fitted and 54 to go, which means we've got a lot of work to do. But because we have had to do the screed in the living room area last night, and we also had to do it this morning just to top it up, because that area there was still a 5mm dip in the floor, and we want our floor to be perfectly flat and level for when laying the laminate flooring. So the plan for this morning is we're going to finish off the dining room area, bring that right up to these double doors as much as possible, finish off the hall area and the bit at the bottom of the stairs, and then hopefully the screed will be dry beginning of the afternoon and we can get as much done as possible. It's so frustrating because if they hadn't had to do the screed, I reckon we'd fire through packets.
Aye, that screed held us up last night because we had to spend the last hour doing it, and then this morning we're already an hour into the day and we've not even started yet because we had to do it. So that's definitely held us up a wee bit, but these things happen.
And we're also a man down because Davey's went a day trip to Edinburgh, he's got another job he has to go and sort out, so...
This does just show you but that sometimes with jobs, these things just happen, and even though we're a few hours behind, you'd much rather be a few hours behind than laying it on a floor that wasn't level and then having to get called back.
I'll lift it all, so...
Leaves a better standard.
I think we can still make a good bit of process today. Progress.
Yeah.
Definitely. Anyway, let's get to it, let's chit chat more folding. So I would say there's maybe about 3 or 4 boards that are going to fit in here. So I'm only going to measure one board, mark it, and I'll show you how to get all 3 of them off that one. It's just a wee thing that you pick up, and when you get a bit faster at it, right? So this one board, size there's 305, right? So we're going to mark that 305. Boom. Right? And the 45, this board's going in like that, so the 45 is going to be going this way. There's the 45. Then you've got that mark, what to do is see if you make up the triangle, right, with it putting it in, there, right, and see if you get your ruler, and join that line right up, bring your line right through the 45, boom, bap, bam, you've got 1, 2, 3 and I've only measured once, cut that, piece that in as a 1 unit, don't forget to mark your waist, and then that's a faster way to fit it in. Right, now I've got all my 3 bits all cut. All we need to do is quickly assemble them. Boom. And that's like a faster way to do it. That's just like a small tip that you can pick up, and if you improve like wee tiny bit at a time doing it, you'll get faster and faster, and you learn these tricks the more kind of practice you get at it. And that's just my advice, so I hope it helps you.
Best time of the day?
Lunchtime. Biscuit black ice. That is cold too far. Ergy's a pure rubbish place for lunch. Like there's no like wee Chinese where you can get like a wee Fat Friday like snack box of it in.
Bet you there is near a school.
Do you think so? Don't want to be driving about schools in a white van, but people will start to question us.
But you've got me. Nobody's going to question it.
That's even more questionable.
What's your go-to lunch on a Friday? Let us know in the comments. We are usually quite good and bring like packed lunches, and so whatever we have for dinner the night before we usually bring for the next day. But this week, I don't know, we've been out of the game, haven't we?
We've been working late in that, like behind the scenes and just busy.
We've kind of been having dinners that aren't really like good for leftovers either. Like Chris had steak and eggs the other night for his dinner. You don't really want to bring that for a leftover the next day, and I had like eggs and toast, like that can't be a leftover.
We had an Nando's last night as well, just because we were so busy.
We had an Nando's last night, that was good. We've had an Nando's in months.
No.
I think the last time we had an Nando's was, well, before we went to Thailand anyway.
I don't rate it, it's overpriced. That was 50 quid for 2 people to have an Nando's.
Yeah, it's extortionate.
Like, and it's not even, I'd rather spend that and go like somewhere, put like an extra like tenner to it and you're getting like TGI's or something. I don't even know, that's not a good upgrade, but you know what I mean, like there's nicer restaurants you could go to for a 10 or more.
And you need to go up and get your own juice and order it yourself.
I know, I'm through the app and all that. That's what I'm saying, there's like nicer places you can go than Nando's for like a small percentage extra.
Well, that was scrumptious. I got a McDonald's. 3 chicken selects and chips. What did you get?
I got a sausage supper, but my eyes are a bit bigger than the belly because I got like the one with the 2 sausages and the chips. But I'll only eat half it, I'll only eat 1 sausage and a couple of chips and the curry sauce. There's no need for the portions to be that big, man. Like no one's eating that.
We would have showed you what we got, but
We had to drive to 2 different.
Chris has an issue with hunger.
Yeah,
So when he's
I'm
hungry,
a drama queen.
he's a different person. So we didn't have time to show you what we got because Chris went and got his chippy and he'd already ate half it by the time I got my McDonald's, but I don't eat chippies, so I wasn't getting one.
It was a 6 out of 10.
Yours was a 6 out of 10?
Aye, chippies aren't my favourite food.
Mine was like a 2 out of 10 because I don't even really like McDonald's. Right, let's go back to work.
Thanks very much for making this far. If you have enjoyed it, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the like button on your way out. And if you get any strong thoughts or feelings, please leave them below in the comment. It's always good to share each other's experiences and knowledge. That's how we all grow and learn. We have done another 15 packets of flooring today, which in total brings us up to like 25 something. So there's another 40 odd to go. Next week we're away somewhere very special. I can't wait to share it with you. We'll be going there on Monday, which means Davey and Scott are going to stay here and they've got all the rest of the flooring to do, and we're back. There's going to be a massive change. We're going to be getting the windows in, we're going to have the door frames getting in, skirtings, facings and everything else. So make sure you stay tuned, stick around, and I'm sure there'll be lots more videos to come.